Hello everyone, and a very warm welcome back to my channel. I'm Dr. William Lee, and today we're diving into a topic that could profoundly change the trajectory of your health and independence after 65, a change you absolutely cannot afford to miss. Imagine waking up each day with renewed energy, a sharper mind, and the confidence to move freely, without those nagging aches and persistent fatigue. If you've ever felt inexplicably tired, struggled with a bit of dizziness when you stand, or found yourself battling muscle pain that simply won't release its grip, you're not alone. Many of us, as we gracefully navigate beyond the age of 65, start noticing subtle shifts, a mind that feels less agile, a body that seems to slow down, and everyday tasks becoming surprisingly more demanding. These frustrations aren't just inconvenient, they threaten the vibrant, independent life you cherish. What if I told you that these common issues, the fatigue that shadows your days, the fuzzy memory, or even the feeling of being off balance, aren't simply an unavoidable part of getting older? What if the key to unlocking a more energetic, clear-headed, and independent life is sitting right there on your dinner plate? The surprising truth, often overlooked even by health professionals, is that what you choose to eat, specifically certain vegetables, can either be a silent architect of your well-being or, unknowingly, a stealthy saboteur. Today, I'm going to unveil powerful vegetables that can truly act as your body's protective shield, enhancing your strength, safeguarding your precious brain, bolstering your balance, and preserving your independence for countless years to come. But just as importantly, we'll explore those seemingly innocent options that might actually be secretly draining your vitality and fueling inflammation throughout your system. This isn't just information, it's a potential roadmap to reclaiming your golden years, making every day feel more vibrant and fulfilling. So please, stay with me, because the next few moments could absolutely redefine how you feel and live, starting tomorrow. First, let's celebrate some incredible allies for your health. Consider broccoli, truly a miraculous vegetable that functions as an ultimate protective shield for your body, especially as you embrace life beyond 65. You might already know it's healthy, but did you realize this humble green powerhouse harbors a unique compound called sulforaphane? Think of sulforaphane as an internal bodyguard for your cells, tirelessly working to actively fight chronic inflammation, eliminate those accumulated toxins that naturally build up over the years, and protect your precious cells from the damaging effects of free radicals that accelerate the aging process. What truly elevates broccoli's importance for older adults is its remarkable ability to bolster both physical strength and mental sharpness simultaneously. Groundbreaking studies published in the prestigious Journal of Gerontology have unequivocally demonstrated that the sulforaphane found in broccoli can significantly reduce inflammation markers in the body, while notably improving cognitive function. In practical terms, this means enjoying vibrant physical strength and maintaining impressive mental clarity for much longer than you might have imagined possible. Furthermore, this superfood is an exceptional friend to your bones thanks to its ideal blend of vitamin K, calcium, and magnesium, three nutrients that become increasingly indispensable with age. These essential elements work in perfect harmony to support good posture and help prevent the fractures that unfortunately become more common after 65. And here's a delightful secret. Just 1 cup of steamed broccoli boasts more immune-boosting vitamin C than an orange, making it an invaluable addition for strengthening your defenses, particularly during those colder months when colds and flu tend to circulate more freely. To reap the maximum health rewards, I recommend a simple preparation: steaming broccoli for just 3 to 5 minutes. This brief cooking time expertly preserves its vital nutrients and, crucially, that precious sulforaphane. Do try to avoid overcooking or frying, as these methods can drastically diminish its nutritional power. A truly delicious and healthful serving suggestion is to lightly dress your steamed broccoli with a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil and some freshly minced garlic. This not only elevates its flavor profile, but also intensifies its natural anti-inflammatory effects. For an added touch of elegance and nutrition, a sprinkle of sesame seeds makes it truly special. Next, let's turn our attention to spinach, your natural energy and mental clarity booster. Don't be deceived by its simple, unassuming appearance. While it may look like just another leafy green, spinach transforms into an incredible source of sustained energy and unwavering mental clarity, a combination especially vital as you celebrate your 65th birthday and beyond. What renders spinach truly exceptional is its abundant concentration of natural nitrates. Once inside your body, these nitrates ingeniously convert into nitric oxide, a compound that works absolute wonders for your circulation. This natural, elegant process helps to gently dilate your blood vessels, dramatically improving circulation and efficiently delivering vital oxygen and essential nutrients to every corner of your body, with particularly profound benefits for your brain and muscles. The remarkable result? A more active body that feels capable and resilient, a mind that remains alert and focused, and a significantly greater stamina that sees you through your day, effectively combating that frustrating afternoon slump many incorrectly label as an inevitable part of aging. A landmark study published in the NC Journal compellingly demonstrated that the regular consumption of nitrates from spinach can measurably enhance physical performance and significantly reduce feelings of fatigue, with especially notable advantages for older adults. This revelation is crucial, as one of the greatest challenges we face after 65 is maintaining consistent energy levels and alleviating the sensation of persistent tiredness that can severely limit your activities and enjoyment of life. But spinach's generosity doesn't end there. It's also exceptionally rich in lutein and folic acid, two powerhouse nutrients fundamental for preserving precious memory function and protecting your eyesight, two common and understandable concerns as we age. According to comprehensive research conducted at the esteemed Harvard University, individuals who regularly incorporate spinach and other leafy greens into their diet boast an impressive 35% lower probability of experiencing memory loss compared to those who do not embrace these valuable vegetables. Another insightful study from the Rosmar Research Center concluded that lutein can significantly improve cognitive function and decrease the risk of age-related mental decline. To safeguard spinach's invaluable nutrients, it's best to avoid overcooking. The ideal way to prepare spinach is a gentle sauté with a touch of olive oil and garlic, or simply tossed raw into a vibrant, colorful salad. If you enjoy healthful beverages, adding a handful of spinach to a fruit smoothie is an excellent, effortless option, as the fruit flavors beautifully mask the taste while you effortlessly absorb all the profound benefits. For a warm, comforting meal, sautéing spinach with garlic not only delivers exceptional flavor, but also judiciously preserves most of its incredible nutritional properties. Finally, we have carrots, your dependable guardian of vision, balance, and mobility. Carrots are one of the most widely available and affordable vegetables in any market, a familiar sight. But did you know they can be an absolute lifeline for your visual acuity and for steadfastly maintaining your body's balance as you advance in years? This unassuming orange vegetable contains beta-carotene, a vibrant plant pigment that your body intelligently converts into vitamin A, an absolutely essential nutrient for diligently protecting your eyesight as you grow older. According to a comprehensive study published in the Spanish Journal of Public Health, consistent consumption of carrots can astonishingly reduce the risk of macular degeneration by a remarkable 40%. This finding holds profound significance given that macular degeneration stands as one of the principal causes of vision loss in adults over 65, and its prevalence regrettably continues to climb year after year. Beyond their crucial role in ocular protection, carrots offer another vital, yet less commonly recognized benefit. They actively help maintain precise body balance and notably enhance reflexes, attributes that become increasingly critical after reaching 65. Groundbreaking research carried out at the La Paz University Hospital in Madrid vividly demonstrated that the beta-carotene inherent in carrots significantly contributes to preserving quick reflexes and fostering greater physical flexibility. This study further revealed that older individuals who frequently consume carrots enjoy a substantially lower risk of suffering falls or injuries linked to a loss of balance, which is, regrettably, one of the most common causes of hospitalization among seniors. Carrots also boast a commendably low glycemic index, meaning they play a helpful role in regulating blood sugar levels and safeguarding your body from the complications that can arise from diabetes. Data from the Spanish Diabetes Society, underscores that a diet rich in fiber and vitamins, precisely like those abundantly found in carrots, actively promotes glycemic control and reduces the risk of cardiovascular diseases, which naturally become more prevalent with age. Moreover, carrots' high fiber content diligently supports and improves your digestive system, fostering healthy digestion and preventing constipation, an all too common concern for many older adults. The true charm of carrots lies in their exceptional versatility and sheer simplicity. You can delight in them raw, adding a delightful crunch to colorful salads, or lightly sautéed with a touch of olive oil and garlic. Steaming them gently also perfectly preserves their precious nutrients. They also seamlessly integrate into heartwarming stews, nourishing soups, or invigorating smoothies, making it incredibly straightforward to incorporate this profoundly beneficial vegetable into your daily dietary routine. Now, it's essential to talk about some seemingly benign vegetables that, for those of us over 65, might actually be undermining our health and vitality. First up is eggplant, which can be a silent inflammatory enemy. Eggplant is a widely loved and appreciated vegetable across many global cuisines, often featuring in delicious roasted dishes, stir-fries, and hearty stews. Its rich, distinctive flavor makes it a favorite for countless home cooks. However, for individuals beyond 65, this outwardly innocent vegetable can unfortunately become a subtle yet persistent foe to your overall health and mobility. The core issue lies in eggplant's solanine content, a natural toxin inherently produced by plants belonging to the nightshade family, which includes potatoes and tomatoes, as a protective mechanism against pests and disease. While solanine typically isn't immediately harmful in small doses, its frequent consumption, especially by those with a sensitive digestive system, a weakened immune system, or a known sensitivity to nightshades, can gradually trigger unwelcome inflammation in joints, muscles, and soft tissues throughout the entire body. A peer-reviewed study published in the Journal of Clinical Rheumatology clearly indicates that solanine has the potential to activate inflammatory responses within the body, particularly concerning for individuals with a history of arthritis or other inflammatory conditions. More specifically, a detailed investigation from the Leeds University Hospital in Madrid unveiled that a striking 38% of arthritis patients experienced a significant worsening of their symptoms after consuming eggplant or other solanine-rich foods for just a mere 2 to 3 days. This finding carries immense importance for adults over 65, as our bodies naturally experience a reduced capacity to effectively combat inflammation as we age. The chronic inflammation instigated by solanine doesn't merely cause pain, it can restrict your mobility, lead to uncomfortable joint stiffness, and even elevate your risk of falls due to compromised balance and coordination. The persistent fatigue, muscle aches, and joint stiffness you might be experiencing could, in fact, be a manifestation of solanine's effects taking root in your body. If you're grappling with prolonged fatigue, persistent joint stiffness, difficulty moving, or inexplicable pain, I strongly encourage you to try eliminating eggplant from your diet for at least 2 weeks and diligently observe if there are tangible improvements in how you feel. Many older adults have reported a noticeable reduction in joint pain and significantly improved mobility simply by substituting eggplant with other vegetables that don't elicit these adverse effects. You don't necessarily need to banish eggplant completely from your diet forever, but if you notice any signs of inflammation or physical weakness after consuming it, experiment with reducing its frequency or portion size. Instead, wisely opt for vegetables like the comforting butternut squash, nourishing sweet potatoes, or delicate asparagus, which provide a wealth of essential nutrients without typically triggering inflammatory responses in most people. Next, we must discuss green peppers, which can sometimes act as a digestive system disruptor. Although green pepper is a fundamental and often vibrant ingredient in many traditional dishes worldwide, it unfortunately has the potential to cause certain undesirable effects, particularly in older adults. This widely used vegetable, like eggplant, also belongs to the nightshade family and contains significant amounts of lectins, proteins that can induce inflammation within the digestive system and weaken the vital intestinal barrier. This weakening ultimately reduces the overall efficiency of your digestion and critically impairs nutrient absorption. A comprehensive study conducted by the University of Navarra clearly demonstrated that the lectins present in green peppers can induce chronic inflammation in the delicate digestive tract and markedly decrease the body's crucial ability to absorb essential nutrients. In fact, the study alarmingly showed that 40% of participants experienced troublesome symptoms such as bloating, abdominal pain, and a feeling of heavy digestion after consuming foods rich in lectins, including green peppers. This challenging situation can lead to nutritional imbalances, especially concerning when the body is unable to properly absorb sufficient vitamins and minerals that become increasingly indispensable as we age. But the impact of green pepper isn't limited solely to the digestive system. According to insightful research from the Autonomous University of Madrid, the chronic inflammation provoked by lectins can also damage the smallest, most delicate blood vessels in your lower extremities, leading to unsettling sensations of numbness, a noticeable loss of sensitivity, and even painful muscle cramps that can significantly hinder your daily activities and diminish your overall quality of life. In a large-scale study involving 500 older adults, researchers observed that those adhering to a diet rich in lectins faced a 30% higher probability of experiencing circulatory problems and troublesome balance issues when compared to those who consciously avoided these types of foods. When your body's extremities aren't receiving sufficient blood flow and essential nutrients to the extremities, it's quite common to experience muscle weakness, persistent fatigue, and difficulty with movement. Symptoms that many mistakenly attribute simply to getting older, rather than recognizing them as potential consequences of specific dietary choices. If, after enjoying green peppers, you notice symptoms like bloating, digestive discomfort, or problems with your balance, I suggest you try reducing their consumption and meticulously observe how your body intelligently responds. A fantastic and flavorful alternative is to opt for red or yellow peppers, which contain significantly fewer lectins and are abundantly rich in immune-boosting vitamin C, thereby helping to fortify your immune system and effectively reduce inflammation throughout your entire body. Finally, let's talk about the common white potato, which harbors a hidden blood sugar threat. The white potato is a basic, staple food in millions of households globally, gracing dinner tables regularly in countless beloved forms: mashed, baked, fried, or simmering in savory stews. However, once you pass the threshold of 65 years, this ubiquitous vegetable might not always be the optimal choice for diligently maintaining your health, energy levels, and crucial mobility. The primary concern with white potatoes is their surprisingly high glycemic index. This means that upon consumption, they trigger a rapid and significant surge in blood sugar levels, promptly followed by a massive release of insulin. This dramatic blood sugar roller coaster can, over time, instigate chronic inflammation throughout your body, a particularly dangerous scenario for older adults whose natural inflammatory responses may already be less efficient. A groundbreaking study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition powerfully demonstrated that high glycemic index foods, such as white potatoes, can substantially elevate the risk of chronic inflammation, with especially concerning implications for individuals over 65. This insidious inflammation doesn't just impact your immune system, it also critically damages the smallest, most delicate blood vessels in your body, particularly those responsible for delivering vital nutrients to your lower extremities. This damage can manifest as troublesome symptoms like numbness, a loss of sensitivity, and painful cramps that can severely restrict your mobility and ultimately threaten your precious independence. Furthermore, the chronic inflammation fueled by regular consumption of white potatoes can negatively affect overall circulation, hindering muscles and joints from receiving the essential nutrients they desperately need to function correctly. This critical nutrient deficiency directly translates into muscle weakness, pronounced difficulty in moving, and a substantially increased risk of falls and injuries. According to a comprehensive study from the La Paz University Hospital, an alarming 90% of patients over 65 reported experiencing numbness in their feet and recurring leg cramps after consuming high glycemic index foods like white potatoes. But there's even more to consider. White potatoes are also closely linked to cardiovascular diseases, especially when they are prepared with rich ingredients such as butter, cream, or cheese, as is often the case in many traditional, comforting recipes. Research from the Spanish Society of Cardiology pointed out that frequent consumption of white potatoes, particularly in combination with saturated fats, can escalate the risk of heart disease by up to 25%, a risk that unfortunately amplifies with age and can seriously compromise your quality of life and autonomy. If you have a deep affection for potatoes, please consider thoughtfully replacing them with healthier alternatives, like the nutrient-rich sweet potatoes or versatile cauliflower. These wonderful foods not only boast a significantly lower glycemic index, but also generously provide essential nutrients such as vitamin C, fiber, and powerful antioxidants that actively promote robust heart health and significantly improve circulation throughout your entire body. If you do choose to continue enjoying white potatoes occasionally, try baking or steaming them instead of frying to considerably mitigate their negative impact on your health and overall well-being. So, how can you immediately begin applying all this invaluable information to your daily life, starting today? It's far simpler and more accessible than you might initially think. Begin by gradually incorporating more broccoli, spinach, and carrots into your weekly meal plans. Challenge yourself to include at least one of these powerhouse vegetables into your diet every single day. Perhaps enjoy steamed broccoli with your lunch, grab a handful of crisp, raw carrots as a satisfying afternoon snack, and savor spinach lightly sautéed with garlic as a delicious component of your dinner. Then, thoughtfully and mindfully, start to reduce your consumption of eggplant, green peppers, and white potatoes. You certainly don't need to eliminate them entirely overnight. Instead, aim to substitute them with healthier, more supportive alternatives whenever feasible. For instance, replace white potatoes with vibrant sweet potatoes, swap green peppers for their colorful and gentler red or yellow counterparts, and choose zucchini or squash in place of eggplant. For an empowering insight into your own body, keep a simple food journal for just 2 weeks. Note down what you eat and, crucially, how you feel afterward. Pay close attention to your energy levels, any presence of joint pain or stiffness, your digestive comfort, and your overall mood. This profound self-awareness can be an incredibly powerful tool, helping you to identify specific foods that might be unknowingly triggering inflammation or discomfort within your unique body. Finally, please be patient and kind to yourself, and remember that good nutrition is cumulative. The incredible benefits build up steadily over time, and small, consistent changes are almost always what lead to the most sustainable, transformative improvements in your long-term health and vibrant well-being. I truly hope you found these insights not only helpful, but genuinely practical. Remember, even the smallest, most mindful adjustments in your diet can make an enormous, profound difference in your quality of life, especially as you thrive after 65. Every single meal presents a precious opportunity to consciously build a stronger body, cultivate a sharper mind, and embrace a more active, truly independent life. The vegetable choices you make today directly impact how you'll feel tomorrow, next week, and indeed, for all the wonderful years to come. By consciously focusing on inflammation-fighting heroes like broccoli, spinach, and carrots, while also being thoughtfully mindful about potentially problematic options such as eggplant, green peppers, and white potatoes, you are taking an incredibly powerful step toward passionately reclaiming your health and invigorating your vitality. If this information resonated with you and proved valuable, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more content just like this, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. I would also absolutely love to hear from you. Which vegetables will you be adding or perhaps replacing in your diet after watching this? Share your thoughts, your experiences, and your questions in the comments section below. Our wonderful community learns so much from each other's inspiring journeys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video with more practical, science-backed tips for natural, effective health at any age. Remember, it's never, ever too late to make positive changes that can truly transform how you feel every single day.